Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens. Do you believe Americans are finally catching on to the price that we have paid and are going to continue to pay when we are so entwined with such a powerful country as China, which is a communist country?
I think so. Definitely. Because not only that, but like China is they are big fans of NBA.
But I'm just not talking about NBA. I'm talking about everything. We just had a 10-minute conversation about our boots, our headphones.
Oh yeah,
everything is made in China.
Then you know what the thing is? When you say that, the way I look at it from our perspective,
Yeah,
we're the USA and we're a tree. China is our soil. We don't got no soil nowhere else. China's our soil. Like, in order for our tree to grow, America to grow, our business to grow, no matter what it is you want to make or invent, if you want to make money off of that, you can't have your labor here. You're going to have to go through China, just like everybody else with all their electronic and their companies through China so that you can make your money. That's everybody. Like, even if you want to start a business now, you want to do wholesale. Because I looked it up. As soon as you get ready to go do it, you go right on, you get right online and you end up in China to buy all your products. So technically speaking, China is like our soil. Like, we need it to grow.
that's a good metaphor.
As sad as it is, like, there's nothing we can do about it. It's our soil. We need it to grow.
Beautifully said.
it's true though. Can we go to Mexico?
So,
That's our soil for avocados, but
They really gonna put the bridge up. Man.
okay, so to use that soil metaphor, do you think our enterprises have become too reliant on just profit, and it was a mistake to economically legalize their country to where we got all our fertilizer from them?
yes. I mean, yes. It's always, I mean, that's always a problem. That's just like, even if you're a distributor, even if you distribute drugs, what you don't want to do with your whole operation is put it all on one dude. If you make your one connect, this one guy, and your whole
They have
entire
all the power.
operation, not only that, if the FBI, somebody knocks him, you're fucked and you're left.
You don't have
if
no
you ever
income.
seen Cartel or anything like that, when they get knocked and you ain't got nobody coming, you left scrambling for somebody. You better find somebody real quick, because if everybody know you ain't got nothing and people moving on your territory, then you ain't got, you done. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing's connected. That's the way it is. And so basically in that situation, like even like with China, it's just like, it's either, because this goes to us being like self-sufficient. Like, let's try and think of other countries who are actually self-sufficient, who actually basically on an economic level, like Japan. Japan is not in debt. Japan has fucking, you know how we're trillions of dollars in debt? Japan has like surplus money. You get what I'm saying? So,
Definitely are.
you know, look at a country like that, or you know, one that can, on an economic level.
Which is crazy because Japan imports basically everything because of their island situation. And the fact that they are in a surplus just shows you how they're always thinking ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're consumers. You know, all we're doing is consuming. And because we're consuming, we're consistently taking things from all of those, you know, sufficient countries.
Yeah.
We're taking the stuff in from them when they're sending theirs out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing. Like India, you know, India's number one thing is like, India doesn't have a product. They don't have a wood. They don't have anything. India's number one export is fucking people. They export their people, and then their people do the work where they are, and then that money ends up back in India.
Yeah. Well, because they're very family oriented.
Oh.
Yeah.
With their religious system and stuff.
That's why they own 60 to 70% of the hotels here in the United States. That's just absolutely insane for in like one entire race to just own all the hotels.
Who do you think owns most of the Black Beauty stores?
Arabians?
Asians, if you, yeah.
Koreans.
Asians, yeah, Koreans. I was gonna say
Specifically Koreans.
Yeah.
Koreans own, depending on which statistics you look at, 85 to 90%.
Damn.
And then the rest is owned by another Asian group, whatever it may be, Chinese, Japanese.
Vietnamese.
Yeah.
This probably is Vietnamese.
Because they have the plug. When you got the plug, like all of those products,
Yeah,
where they
'cause-
made? They're made there. All they have to do
All
is
the hair.
come, open up the shop, the box, call their people there, and just open up the pipeline, and now you just easy breezy. You know what I'm saying? They just caking it right there. You know, if you want to step into that light, what do you have to do? You have to step into that, and then you have to cut into their line. And if you cut into that line and try and do the same thing, you're going to have to try and communicate with their people and try and get the same exact price for the same exact product. And you know damn well they ain't going to give you the same exact price as they give them for that product.
Yeah, why would they sell to black people when they're going to sell to their own kind?
Exactly.
Up the profit.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing when you have rich white people coming to the hood for drugs. Any smart black man, he's going, oh, you rolling up in a Royce? Okay.
Yeah, sounds about right.
We're going double that price.
Triple. You said the Rolls Royce.
Yeah. I'm about to say, he got a ghost. Man, this is a whole 50 ball.
Give him a dub.
With seeds on it. Because it seems like with the communism and fascism, you literally have like almost like a totalitarian government that like literally oversees every single thing it is that you do, and doesn't necessarily give you much freedom, so to speak, right?
Okay.
Now you have the socialist government, which actually doesn't actually give you freedom, but gives you the illusion of freedom. And people love the illusion of freedom. You know, it gives them the illusion that they can do things that they actually can't do in like a communist government. You get what I'm saying?
Because communism and fascism, they don't give you the illusion whatsoever.
There we go.
Gotcha. Okay. No, that's. I was only asking because if people really looked into it, fascism and communism is just a bracket of socialism. Technically, those two things are socialism. They're just a different version.
Yeah. There's one just lighter. One's like one's like close and one's far away, so to speak.
Yeah.
Which is weird, but that's the way I see it.
Okay, so I just want to point out the differences. Communism has everything controlled directly by the government. They own everything. Fascism has everything indirectly controlled by the government, a la heavy taxes on corporations and the rich. So fascism is not as extreme as communism, but more extreme than socialism, to where it gives a slight illusion of freedom, but you're getting taxed out your butthole. If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.